Okay, here we are in the backyard. Got the USGS cable guide system, and I've done some bolting down of it. Have this boom, and that is the lovely D74 suspended sediment sampler. It weighs 80 pounds. And got the Rickley reel hooked up. Matt's up there operating it, but I wanted to ask you, Jim, about my setup right here and what you remember about how I've done this. So that's kind of how I've wired the reel cable under and over. It seems like that makes sense right there, and up over the top of that, and then it's into the reel system right there. The question I had was how this baby tilts up, and Matt's going to try to tilt it up sitting on the boat there, but does it won't stay, and I don't know that hanger bar, how that sits, if somehow where he's pointing down there, if that needs to be inside of this track, but then it would not tilt down. Let it tilt down a little bit if you would, Matt. But I'm wondering if I have that right.
Oh, there's no holes for it.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying it might be on the bottom.
But then where would this cable be? I mean, where would the reel cable be? So I don't know, Jim. I'm going to put this up on YouTube and hopefully send you the link to look at it. And then the only other thing I was going to ask you is hold up those two. So those two screw bolts came with the boat apparatus, and I am not sure where those go. I do have this cable grip or cable cutter. Let me go get that real quick and show you where that goes. This is down here. This baby is going to, they gave me pre-drilled holes in the track. So that thing's going to sit right there, and you can see that I'm assuming that we're going to grip the tag line. Whoops, sorry about the video. I'm an amateur at this, but we'll grip the tag line with that, and then we have these emergency cutters, I guess, to be able to snip the tag line, but I would never do that to my Kevlar line. But I guess it's good for safety. So I'm assuming that's how that's going, but again, it's just those two weird shaped bolts. I don't know. They're threaded all the way around, and they cut off half of the bolt heads. Can't really decide where those go. So maybe I don't need them for the setup that I've got. Lastly, I'll just go ahead and show you how this external motor mount. This took a little while this morning to get this bad boy on here, but we did it. Just got four pretty good, actually 8. Backed it with some 2x4 and got that metal plate that's plenty wide. And so that's kind of the middle position of that. It goes a lot lower. So hopefully that's going to give good flexibility. It does provide a lot of weight in the back. The only issue is I'm doing my steering now, and I might not have a long enough steering cable, but I might have to get a longer one. But anyway, that's kind of the setup that we've got going on there. I got this big old seat that's going to sit on that pedestal right there, and there is going to be the steering column when I get that on there. So anyway, that's that for now.